Hey, sorry it's been a while since I've done an update on the 40, but here's a quick update. So starting at the back, I've got my fuel pump installed, and I've got my outlet here, and I got my return line here. I used this vent to run wires for the pump. The reason being, this is a vented tank. There will be a vent that comes out here, so we don't need two vents. That's gas tank sealer there, and I pushed that in right to there, so should be good there. This is my sending unit. I'm going to be cutting a hole in the trunk where I can put a door, so I'll be able to access this when the body is back on. Exhaust is in. Some of the welding isn't pretty, but it actually all cleared pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. Down there I'm going to have an issue possibly with clearance, but when I get the body on, I'll be able to play around with that a bit more. Speaking of putting the body on, I did run into an issue. I noticed that the body actually at some point goes down below the top of the frame. So I made this template, cardboard template, so that I had to move my two fuel lines here, so my body will clear. This will actually be, the body will actually be up about here with the body mounts on, so got lots of clearance there. My brake line for the rear that I thought I would have to move for the exhaust, I made the exhaust work around that, so that's good. Got the lines in, filter, and basically just going like this until I get the body on and everything like that. I got the front of the frame that's all painted up, looking pretty, cleaned up. I was going to put the brake line from this side across under here to go up to the master cylinder, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I might run it forward and do that instead along there. Seems to make more sense. Engine block is all painted up, looking pretty. This intake manifold is actually a aluminum intake from the factory, so it's a TBI intake, but it is aluminum, so I thought, well, clean it up. So I cleaned it up as best I could. It's not perfect, and I hit it with some gloss clear, high heat clear, so it looks more custom, I guess, more hot roddy. So I've got to put, today I've got to put the torque converter in the transmission, and then I got to bolt everything up to the engine, and then I have to drop the engine back in the frame, hook up the exhaust, headers, everything like that, and then that's basically it. Cut a hole in the floor, in the trunk floor, for the access to the pump. Then hopefully this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, I'll be able to put the body back on the frame, bolt it all up. So I got the transmission all hooked up with the torque converter. This is all installed. Ran into a little problem here because this the rubber, originally there was a rubber on top here, and that was fouling with the header, despite banging the heck out of the header. Anyways, this bolt here is now too long, and it actually hits down in there. But anyhow, I'm going to use shorter bolts. I'll use these for my front body mounts. So the motor's in anyways. I've got, I'm going to put in my transmission fill tube. I've got that painted up. It had the original bracket cut off of it, so I have to make a new bracket that'll tie into there. And then this one, because it's from a van, will come up to about here, which is kind of cool. Headers, I tack welded the bolts on there just with a quick tack, just because it's easier to get to them. And I gave them another quick coat of high heat paint, which sort of worked, sort of didn't. I got my body mounts all on. They're just glued in place right now. Problem is, I broke my chop saw, so I wasn't able to cut the second roller. So I've had to cut some of the ones I did have in half to use as spacers. But I did have enough for all the main body mounts. So I've got, that's front body mount. I got the 2 mounts there, a couple there, a couple here as spacers. Under here, I'm just taping this to keep it glued in place. There, these are spacers, and then 4 along the back. Should be enough. I can always drill through and make some more if I have to. In the trunk, I cut my hole. That gives me access to the fuel pump and sending unit. And I will put some kind of a door in there at some point once it's on there, and I make sure that that is the right size hole in the right place. So that's it for now. Sunday, body goes back on.